Think it's going to be anything great because everybody goes in there or goes on their journey to Buc-ee's and thinks they're going to a convenience store, and man, are they in for a surprise. We're really proud to have with us Beaver Aplin, who is a new friend of ours, and we're so excited to have you here, Beaver. Would you like to say a few words?
Looking forward to this very much. You mentioned a couple things, momentum. You mentioned a couple things about being development partners, and we look to maintain and increase positive momentum, and being a partner is very important to us with the community. So I can't tell you what it means to me to get unanimous support from the leadership, and from the first day that I met the mayor, I met the city manager, I met the head of economic development. That's been the experience. So we're proud to be here. We're excited. The ones of you that haven't seen a Buc-ee's, I hope will show you one soon. This is a great community to develop in, and that's important. That's not just cliche. We spend a lot of time on the road, a lot of nights away from home, looking for the right location. And when you find a community like this that will work with you and help you develop this project, then that makes it fulfilling and exciting. We're partners, we've been partners, but you guys have done the lion's share of the work so far. And now it's my turn. So the commitment that I'm going to make to this community and to this mayor and this leadership is that we're going to build a fabulous retail facility. We call it Buc-ee's. It's got my name on it. My mama nicknamed me Beaver when I was born. And so that's the logo. My real name is Arch, but everybody that knows me by Beaver. So my commitment is that this will be an outstanding facility, and then we'll work around the clock to maintain that, to be a great employer, a great community partner, and our job is to just be, quite simply, the best option anywhere in the vicinity on the interstate. And we love to have the local shop with us, but for us to be successful, we need everybody shopping with us within several 100-mile radius that are driving. So that's my commitment. It's now time for us to get to work. Appreciate these guys and the people that sold us the property, or I guess going to sell us the property. Maybe we might be a little ahead of ourselves here. But we're excited. I can't say enough about this, and so I want you guys to know what y'all have with the leadership here in this community is excellent and top notch. And man, y'all have made me feel welcome, and I think that's just good old Texas hospitality, but it's running here in spades. So thank you very much, and we look forward to it. Big employer. We think we produce great jobs. This thing, depending on the success, and it will grow over time, will start out probably day one, 125 employees, and could grow up to the 200 count easily. We pay substantially above the average pay scale for the industry. We do that on purpose. We want the absolute best and friendliest employees that we can have. So our starting wage typically will be 42 to 45% above the average in the community. Although we have a few part-time, we're not a part-time employer, and we don't work any of that, just kind of part-time angle. I mean, we're looking for full-time good people that want to be part of the Buc-ee's team, and so I think what you'll find that we'll be a great employer from that regard.
In this community, Terrell is, we refer to Terrell as an intact community, and what we mean by that is we have 11,000 jobs in Terrell, which is just incredible. We know that our population in the daytime is larger than it is at night, which is probably unparalleled in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex for an outlying city like we are. But what's important about the jobs is that jobs are freedom. If you have a job and you have some control of your own destiny, you have freedom. So I think that's what it means to us, and we are always excited about employers coming to our city, particularly employers representing the quality of organization Beaver does.
Visited the store in Madisonville. I had a friend that actually told me about it. Said, "You've got to stop at this place." And I said, "Yeah." Stopped at a convenience store called Buc-ee's. And I did, coming back from Houston. And so when I was checking out, I wound up buying about $70 worth of stuff, including a turducken. And checkout stand is the manager here. And she said, "Yes, is there a problem?" I said, "No, I'd just like to find the owner, talk to the owner." So the person that was the manager at that time, may still be there, I'm not sure, told me how to get in touch with Buc-ee, with Beaver, I'm sorry. And so when I got back to the office the next morning, I sent Beaver an email and told him a little bit about Kaufman County and asked him if he would consider, if he decided to come to North Texas with his stores, would he consider Kaufman County, that we had 3 major highways, 175 and Highway 80 and Interstate 20, and would he do that? And I didn't expect to get a quick response, but within 2 hours, I got a phone call from Beaver, and we had a good chat, and he was not all that acquainted with Kaufman County, and so we talked a little bit about that, and he said, "I promise you I will look at Kaufman County for an expansion." And so here we are, maybe 20 packs later of Beaver nuggets. So we're just delighted to have Beaver and his operation and the great store that Buc-ee will be for coffee.
Great story, that's how it happened, and I appreciate you reaching out. And I was talking earlier about leadership. That's kind of above and beyond. That's not only making decisions as it comes to you, but that's reaching out and finding something that works for the county that you represent and suggesting we come here. And so, you know, you kind of get an indication right away when you get that kind of invitation to look at a community that you got you a pretty solid community and pretty solid leadership. So thanks for that call.